What is up, everybody? What's up? What is up?
What is up, preseason freaks and narrative geeks? It's your boys from the Commandthispod podcast. We got Kung Fu Steve over here, and then you got me, Filio, radiant 6'5" Venezuelan trillionaire, here to talk to you about week 1 of the preseason. How you like that for an intro?
Unexpected to say the least, but I don't know what it means, but I like it. Little Ricky Bobby talk for you. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It is Monday. It is post game wrap up. We had our first preseason game in the books. And here we are. We got a ton of film to go over. We're gonna hit the highs, the lows, point out some things, have some discussion on some things that we saw, things that we liked. The first team offense didn't see that much action, but I think we'll have a pretty good show tonight. Dev should be joining us later, and we're also going to give away a signed Gus Frerotte rookie card later in the show. So I need you to do right now in the comments is type #Gus if you want to be entered for said drawing later this evening in the show. That's what we'll be doing. So please make sure you tap in. Please make sure you tap in. Tap-a-roo. But yes, unfortunately, the way things are going these days, my kid had some soccer stuff that started on Saturday, midday. And it was just a terrible time. I couldn't watch the game live. I had to go back, watch it on a replay, which is cool because, on NFL Plus, you can watch the abridged version. So it's literally, I think I watched the whole game in 50-something minutes because it just goes play to play to play to play to play. It was pretty cool. Alex Cisco, thank you for tuning in. Got the Steph Curry, Avi. Man, Steph lit it up for the Olympics, man. Him, LeBron, and KD, man, they did the damn thing, brought home the gold. That was awesome. We have the first #Gus of the night. Make sure you hit #Gus if you want to win that signed Gus Frerotte, number 12 of the Washington Redskins.
I got it right
card,
here.
right there. It will come to your doorstep. Ryan said the throw and catch heard across the road. JD5 preseason high fit begins. Yes. We're going to go over that play.
We're going to talk about that one because man, the social media gets split on that.
Yes. Rivers Reese, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Oh, Todd Samuel in the house. What's up, Todd? Thanks for joining us. Deluxe, what up, good people? Make sure you guys hit #Gus if you want to be entered for that. Just got to do it one time. It'll gather all the comments automatically. It'll gather all that comments automatically. What's up, Goody? December. Long time no see, man. See you in the Addicts group. Thanks for joining, man. We're going to go over some film here real quick, and then we'll give away this Gus Frerotte, signed Gus Frerotte card. We got the biggest DC sports fan I know. JC Juan Carlos Arias, #Gus. What's up, Jimmy Lee? Thanks for tuning in. What up, boys? Jimmy represent from the NYC. Initial impressions of the first game. Phil, I know you got to see the highlights and stuff. I don't know if you got to watch it.
No. I came home and watched it.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Yo, that's what they make. That's what they make the ability to record video off of your TV for.
Yeah, buddy.
Streaming is a thing. Now, thoughts? Our guys who are going to play a lot beat their guys who are going to play a lot. This is good.
Yeah.
Period. We saw one drive out of Jaden, all right? And we saw good things in such a short period of time. Here's what I liked about that drive. We got to talk about the drive, right? Because it's really the only thing that matters is that one drive as far as our offense goes.
Yeah.
We saw, first of all, this ain't no air raid offense. We ran the ball 8 out of 11 plays, people.
It's not.
8 out of 11 plays.
That's right.
Jaden Daniels only had to run the ball once. So if you're thinking that we're going to have RG3 2.0 with all the read option, well, maybe, because they didn't show it in the preseason in 2012. But so far, that doesn't seem to be the case either. Looks like they're looking for balance. Looks like their idea is that we're going to try to get Jaden out there comfortable.
But the beautiful part is, Phil, we don't know what it could be. Now, I know you said, to your point, he said no air raid's going to be balanced. That playbook that I saw was way more than I was expecting. I was expecting plain Jane, turn around, hand the ball off, a couple dink and dunks here. Cliff was calling a damn game. I don't know if he was experimenting, but I was shocked at some of the plays, and we're going to see this here in a minute, but I was shocked.
What I like is that it doesn't even feel like they really even scratched the surface of the playbook despite that.
That's right.
The other thing I like is the fact that it was very balanced. Jaden only had 3 passes.
Yeah.
3 passes out of 11 plays.
And they got the ball all the way downfield. And
they scored a touchdown. And but what I like is that they're using the run, not so much as just set up the pass, but it's also we're going to use the run to make the offensive line more competent. You notice that on the dropbacks that Jaden was on, he had a nice clean pocket to throw from.
Yeah, and it makes it more predictable for a lineman, like you said, more when they know what to do, and when he's not, step back and scramble on the first sign of duress, it helps the offensive line. But I would be remiss, Phil. You are ever so kindly blessing us with the signed Gus Frerotte card today. I went ahead and got the next giveaway ready. The next giveaway we have later, probably before the season starts. We got a signed Clinton Portis traditional Redskins jersey with a
put that around
significant certificate of authenticity. It is authenticious. So yeah, buddy, that'll be our next giveaway. So everything for you guys. You guys are what makes this podcast great. So
tell your friends.
Doing it.
Tell your
That's right. Make sure you hit hashtag Gus. And if you're watching this from YouTube, please hit that like button for us, man. We would greatly appreciate it. Let's just get right into the film review. What do you say there, Big Phil? Let's get this thing started.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So we're just going to kind of go in sequential order, the way this is going to work out. And each play from the all 22 is a side, as a skybox view, and then a behind the quarterback view. So before we get into that, let's do a couple comments, and then we'll get moving. Tia said, "Hey, fellas, what about them Commanders?" That's right. It wasn't about the win. It was just about competency, like we said. Goody. Good win. Balanced offense, and I love it. Smooth operator. That's right. Ryan says, "Love seeing the variety of calls." The quarterbacks, Driskel running around, Hartman. We're about to watch all of these plays, dude. Driskel and Hartman had themselves a day. I mean, if you look at the little things, and the film kind of shows that. And good was, I love the fact that we have a talented quarterback that can actually read the defense pre-snap and post-snap. Yeah, for sure.
Get into that because I got beef with some of social media. So let's go ahead.
Okay. Starting off, this is just the first drive. The Commanders got the ball, and we just kind of went at it. First play. Okay. Preface. There's of these, 12 plays we had. I really want to highlight 3, and it's not, we'll talk about the Jaden play and the Jaden touchdown, but to me on this first drive, John Bates. John Bates had himself a brilliant first drive. Everyone else is looking for Jaden. I'm looking for little things. And John Bates makes 2, what I would call Pro Bowl style blocks. And we're going to watch each one of them. And I want you to see it. It is amazing because I had little hope for John Bates this season with Zach Ertz and Ben Sinnott. I don't know why I have balloons on my screen. On my screen. But let's get right into it.
John Bates Day.
It is John Bates Day. So,
tight end's having a good day.
Hold on. Before we do this, let me get out of this environment so we can have a fuller picture so we can watch this film for you guys. Let's go ahead and get out of that, and we will get into this. Now, we'll just go plain. Okay. Here we go. So this is the first play of the game. I want you to watch John Bates as he cuts across the middle and makes a crack block. So he starts out up here on the top right. Very good play. He comes across, bam, just lays a dude out, and he's still going. So when you watch this from the first side, he's right here Watch him come across and just deliver a block that.
Oh, love this.
Watch. This is the type of freaking football that I want to look at. Look at
that. Drove into his man almost like he was tackling him. That's how you want. Anytime you're hitting someone, that's how you want. You get lower than the man you are making contact with. You get up in his guts. Pause.
Yeah. Get all up in it, buddy. Get all up in it. That's right. Good times. Okay, so next play. So this is the shot heard around Commander's world. So this was Jaden's first long pass. And if you remember, if you hear the post-game conference or press conferences and the press conferences today, it was supposed to be a screen pass. He checked out of it. Dan Quinn kind of said he equated this to Tom Cruise and Top Gun buzzing the tower without permission. So I'm not sure why he said that. I think Austin Eckler kind of leaked it in his post games. That's why it came out. So we kind of had to address it. But I'm all about the kid learning.
But Cliff Kingsbury said that he was perfectly within his right.
Yes, and that's what keeps getting glossed over. It just keeps getting focused on why Dan Quinn had to bring it up. But you're right. Cliff Kingsbury gave him full permission. And if you remember Brian Daboll on we watched this clip on Hard Knocks when the Giants were interviewing Jaden. And they asked, hey, you're going to do this cover two, blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do? And what does Jaden say? I'm going to throw a touchdown. I'm going to check out and throw a touchdown. So here is the play, first from the skybox and then from the behind the quarterback. Great catch by De'Ami Brown. Great follow through. This is the De'Ami Brown we want to see. Now watch the protection. Protection was great. Watch his footwork in the pocket. Beautiful. Fantastic play. That play went for 42 yards as I got my play sheet here. All right, let's roll on to the next one. The next one is another play for John Bates that I was talking about. Another fine football technique play. That was beautiful. Yes, Goodwin said that's beautiful. That's how you block. That's right. That's how you block. What's up, Terrence? Our brother from another green mother, fan of the Eagles, being green. I hope you're doing well. What a dot to De'Ami. I think Dev may be right about De'Ami blowing up this year. Dev said De'Ami was a product of bad coaching. I don't know. He might be right. But when you have someone with an arm like Jaden, who knows, man? His new name is Maverick. Goodwin said that's right. Tia with the hashtag Gus. That's right. Hit the hashtag, right? Hashtag Gus if you want to be entered for the win. We'll gather all the comments here about halfway through, and we'll pick that drawing, man, automatically. Ryan said, look what they're doing with Eckler running that seam route. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So once again, I want to say, watch John Bates. He's right here. Make this block. It's better from the backside, but no, that's not it. The secondary block is what does it. So he hits his
both.
Yes.
He stood the man up,
and then he gets to the second level.
Out of the play, he sheds off that and engages at the second level.
That's right. That's what you want to see.
How you do it?
And
this is why we drafted this guy. He can block really well.
As much as we want to say the the blocking tight end is the catching tight end is the prototypical. After watching this, I really am reaffirming the belief that you do need people like this on the field. Like you do need a John Bates. You do need a Logan Paulson type guy.
Run this one back again. Because I want to point out something.
All right. And then we'll go straight from the backside.
Yeah.
Cut the cross. Bam. First level, second level. But watch what he does. He pushes him an extra 2 yards. The effort is just
this is fantastic. Why I wanted you to run that again. Look at Bates' position.
Watch this play. Watch it from the backside. First level. Bam. Pushes the guy. Second level. Up. Bam. He pushes Eckler 2 more yards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And then, of course, this is the play.
Thing I want to point out, though. You notice that Bates is always lining up off ball. Or off the line, I should say. Right? He's back. He's back off the line. This is the same position that this is very H-back stuff. This is where we used to put, your Terry Orr. This is where you put your Clint Didier. This is where you would put, your Doc Walker. Doc Walker always lined up like that. All right. This is a modern variation with him lined up like that to be a blocking tight end. Right. it allows him a little more freedom to get some momentum going. It's the same way you would do with a fullback. He gets an extra step if he goes forward. If he slides left or right, he's already behind the line. So he can come around almost as if he's doing like a guard pull, right? You can do that with a tight end in that H-back slot where you have him just off the line. I love this.
That's right.
A lineman guy.
Love it. I love it.
Hogs guy. I like this.
Yeah. Right? Yes.
You're pretty much giving an offensive line that we have some questions about a sixth member.
That's right.
You have a guy blocking like that.
That's right. Jay Martell. What's up, Jay? Says, I'm seeing Jaden get a lot of praise for one preseason game, but I'm liking it. Yeah. No one's saying he's a world beater yet. I think they just like what they saw. He was efficient. And let's watch his final play. Nothing spectacular. This is a play he ran all the time in college. Just a simple read option. He keeps it. No one home. Takes it in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Watch it again from the backside. Little better to watch it from this side. Very simple. They bite.
By the way, Bates cleared that edge again.
You caught it. You caught it, Phil. I was waiting to see it. You caught it. So not only did he block his man inside, he was able to disrupt the safety coming across for just a millisecond.
But if you look, he was trying to drive him outside, and he felt Jaden going around him. So he cut. Look, he was pushing that man outside, and then he saw, oops, there's going to be a better hole to the outside. So he pivoted.
Yep.
And also drove that guy into the safety as well.
That's right.
This is smart football by John Bates, all right? And I know that we're harping on one guy making blocks. There's no – I know we love De'Ami Brown making the deep ball catch. He's good for that once a year. I hope they didn't just waste it in the preseason, right? We love stuff like that. We love seeing Jaden run the ball in for a touchdown. We love all this. But these are the things that are going to separate a bad team from a mediocre team from a good team, are all these little things. And the contributors, guys like Bates, are going to be the ones that really help us get over the hump, because you need plays like that. You need guys who make the smart blocks and can free open your playmakers to make plays.
That's right.
So we're going to harp on that kind of stuff because we love it.
Yes.
We love it.
Marcus, thanks for joining us. Marcus Seedlin, Facebook, Sports View 2 on Facebook. Make sure you check him out. Says, can't wait till our tackles come back. Lucas has been out. His mother has died. Prayers up to Cornelius, man. We could use you. Brandon Coleman's hurt. Okay, next play. Now we're getting on to the ugly. Here at Command is we do the good, the bad, the ugly, man. Nobody's safe. So this is in the first quarter still. This is Tyrod Taylor. This is a great play by Emmanuel Forbes breaking up. Emmanuel Forbes took a lot of shit this game for what it's worth, but he did make some good plays, and we got to make sure we cover the good and the bad. So Emmanuel Forbes is going to be up top right here. Great pass breakup. Nothing crazy.
He was in position. What he did is he forced the receiver to become a defensive back.
Yeah. Tyrod Taylor. Love some Tyrod. Good play. So that was Emmanuel Forbes. And now we're going to go back to the offense. We're going to see some Marcus Mariota, and this is an ugly play. I don't know what Cliff was thinking, and the line just kind of collapsed. But Mariota's in the game now, and just has a really bad play on a delayed draw, and it's awful. Loss of a lot. 8 yards. Terrible. Watch it from the back. Looks like the line just collapses, and the defensive line just gets a big push. Man, and there's no check out of it, because once you go there, it's already too far gone. Next play, we're back on defense. This is a nice sack coming up by Potoe. You want to see the little guys getting. So what I want to point about this play, it's a coverage sack. There is not a soul open for the DBs to go to. Watch the DBs again.
Closed for business.
Don't focus on the line. Focus on the receivers. No one is open. What a coverage sack, dude. That's what you want to see.
Not only that, but the safety. Look at that. There's communication, because look at the safety over the top. There's a man coming up the seam, and there's a safety already waiting up top. Quan Martin taking the underneath. I didn't see who was playing over the top, but they came right over there. There was a guy running the seam, and he came over and was right on that guy. So they had that bracketed nicely. This is the thing we complained about last year. There's communication.
Yeah, communication. Very important on the field, man. You got to have it. Goody says, agreed, we'll win 9 to 10 games this year. Just for the record, Goodwin, for the record, but back when we had the schedule release, I was at 7. Dev was at 7 with me, and I think Phil was at 8. So we're going to do it again once they make the cuts, once we see how they do in the preseason. But, yeah, he's not going to go. Goodwin's not going to give on Forbes either. I know he'll develop to a good corner. He just needs the coaching, man. I think Dev might be onto something about the coaching in Diami. For sure, I know it's Forbes. He's going to take his bumps and bruises, but coach has got to put people in position to be successful. Okay, last play off the first sheet here. This is Driskel. A beautiful pass to Zacchaeus for 24 yards. Take a look. And Driskel was a baller in this game, man. I was really happy to see Driskel. He outperformed Mariota. So did Sam Hartman. He hangs in the pocket, tough, and finds Zacchaeus on a slant. What I want you to watch on the second roll around of this is watch how Driskel hangs tough in the pocket. No fear, dude. No fear at all. It's what I like to see. Look at this. Bam! Takes a hit, finds him on throws a dot. Throws a beautiful dot. And Zacchaeus actually had a game himself too. Now we're going to get
any quarterback who stands in the pocket and takes it and will take the hit like that. You don't want your quarterback taking hits like that, but you want them to be able to take hits like that. So if we ever have to get down to Jeff Driskel being in the game, at least we know he'll stand in the pocket and deliver. There's no jitters there.
That's right.
Now, Jeff Driskel, and I mentioned this once before, Jeff Driskel, most famous as far as this franchise goes, as he is the guy that Dwayne Haskins beat for Dwayne Haskins' first career win. He was the starting quarterback
against the Lions. That's right. And that was the selfie game. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins, for sure. For sure. Marcus said, I want to see this Tyreek Hill. Yeah, if he even plays.
He's talking about the safeties Dolphins over the top, communicating. Yeah.
Yep. All right, now we're going to get into some ugly. This is where the defense kind of folded in. The Jets had this guy named Braylon Allen. I don't know enough about him, but this dude is a baller at running back. He just proceeds to tear the Commanders up on this next drive. Just watch. It's going to rip off a 16-yarder and then a 24-yarder back-to-back. Just great vision, super quick. It kind of reminds me of an Alfred Morris, but way faster. He just hits his first step and goes. Like he saw the opening. Look at this. Look at that little cut. Boom. That's what you want from a running back. I mean, granted, this is all second teamers. And watch what he does again. He hits the outside hole. Just hits that first cut. Bam. Gone.
Not all of them are second teamers, unfortunately. No. There's a first teamer that was in there.
Yeah, don't tell me that, Phil. You're gonna get me.
He got caught in the wash.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Forbes or Jamin
Davis.
Yeah, maybe he's not first teamer. We'll see.
Well, David Davis on that play too.
I know.
But here's the thing: it's one thing Jamin's got to work on is shedding blocks. If he gets engaged well, he has a hard time getting off. But that's because he's a speed guy. He's not a strength guy.
Yeah,
right?
That's
so that's they just got to teach him. All right, well, don't fully engage with the blockers.
Yep.
He likes to do that because he seems to like, because I think he thinks he can take on a blocker and disrupt the play. Nah, dude, just avoid the block and go ahead, see ball, get ball. Period. And like I said, I watched him on that cutback run. He got walled off by an offensive lineman. And it's like he couldn't shed.
Yep. Rivers says Zacchaeus is going to be good for us. I think he's going to be a good depth at the wide receiver position and on special teams. He might pull in at wide receiver 5, man. I think he's got a good chance. Goodwin said linebackers need to work on gap integrity. That's right. And bad gap assignment didn't set the edge. So Marcus and Goodwin were all over it. Hit Goodwin hit hashtag Gus, please. Hashtag Gus, all no spaces. Okay, now this is the one play Forbes did get beat on. It was a great catch, great throw, but it was on the far fade corner.
We're gonna talk about got beat.
Yeah, this isn't. This is. It's just happened. This is a football play. This wasn't. He got torched. This was just a good play. Now, what I do want to point out is if you watch Forbes' head, he looks back at the quarterback for a millisecond, and that's all it took to get that 1.5 foot separation. That's all it was. So just check it out. He turns his head right there. Boom. See how fast it was? It was so hard to see. You're gonna have to watch it again. It happens
Even if
so
he
fast.
doesn't turn his head.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one to get under. He is fast, but that's a hell of a throw.
Yeah.
And that's a hell of a catch. Right? That ball was put where only one man could potentially get it. Even if Forbes it doesn't turn his head and is running with him, he's still not touching that ball. So this idea that Forbes, he got cooked. No, he didn't. Every corner in the league has given up one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Most quarterbacks aren't going to hit that multiple times in a game like that. I mean, that was pitch perfect.
Goodwin sees it. Coverage wasn't that bad. That's right. Goodwin.
I think that most people with common sense would see that. All right. So I am not buying this narrative. There's narratives that come out of this game that I'm not buying. I don't buy that somehow Jaden is he's gonna be difficult to coach because he's checking out the plays. No, because he was allowed to check out the play. He did what a smart quarterback does. And I'm not buying this bullshit that Forbes got cooked. Look at him. He had an awful game. No, we already showed where he had a beautiful pass breakup, and on that play, it was decent. It was pretty decent coverage. Yeah, he had his head turned for just a millisecond too long. But realistically, it's a millisecond too long, and he was still there. That was just a pass that he wasn't going to get. So,
Jimmy asked a question. I was wondering, when you guys watched the game, was play-by-play done by the New York media? When I watched it, it was national or CBS. Yeah. It wasn't New York. It was the CBS, whoever the CBS. I'm sorry. CBS, whoever the CBS crew was. I don't even know who it was.
That's who I was watching.
Yeah, it wasn't New York media. It was just whoever they brought out on the channel.
I heard New York did nothing but shit on our team and glaze the Jets.
Yeah,
I heard it was just a total glazing.
Ryan said he's not in a position to get beat by no names. He needs to man up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that was a good play.
Was that beat?
It was a
beat.
Yeah. I didn't see him getting torched like he got torched last year.
All right. Here's the thing. All right. So I watched the game after I had seen shit on Twitter, and I was just like, oh man, I was not ready. Now I'm watching the game like, okay, where's he get torched? Where's he get torched? Where's he get torched? I watched the whole game like, were they talking about the touchdown? Like, there's no way that's what they're talking about. Yeah. I missed the play somewhere. I literally was like, no, I'm not seeing it. I'm expecting him to leave somebody wide open the way like Tyreek Hill was against us last year. Like, why don't you think torched? I'm thinking you just got blown by, left sitting on your ass. You know, not, guy got around you and the quarterback put the ball in the absolute most perfect place.
Right. Yep. Okay. Now we're in the second quarter, and this is when Driskel starts to show out a little bit. So watch how he steps up into the pocket and makes a little scramble. He did a really good job with this.
You know what he has?
Mobility, eyesight, moxie. Look at that. Look at the little keeper. Look at that boy go. Look at that boy.
Oh boy, got some moxie on him.
He got some little wheels, man. Look, very smart play.
The fans are gonna be jumping on this guy's train like nobody's business.
Look at that. Look at that keeper, man. He did well. 16 yards. The reason why I really like Jeff Driskel in this game is because if that's the type of playbook that we're going to run, there shouldn't be a whole lot of transition between the backup. You don't need to have two playbooks, right? And Marcus Mariota is getting, I don't know his age. I forget how old he is, but
Mariota is still, that's his game.
He's a mobility guy. That's what he ran with Chip Kelly.
Hartman's a mobility guy. I watched Hartman in college, and that's another guy who can throw the moxie label at. That dude does play with a lot of guts. So, I mean, I like the fact that we have a lot of guys who are willing to put their body on the line, including Jaden Daniels. So, you know, I do like the fact that this offense doesn't have to change significantly from one quarterback to another should Jaden go down.
Yeah, straight up. Yep. Next, same drive. Jeff Driskel. This one only resulted in 4 yards, but what I want you to see is his vision and the way he climbs the pocket and able to avoid a sack. That's all I want you to take away on this play. Nothing crazy. It's not a fancy play. See, he steps up, makes a one move. He gets 4 yards. You know what? That could have been a 7, 8, 9 yard loss. And then he's able to just, shimmy up. And it's a great play. Look at this.
Turn something out of nothing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. See? Beautiful play.
Down.
Then he gets down. That's right. Goodwin said Commander's Hub was ripping Forbes, and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, you got to watch out for Hub, man.
Commander's Hub. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. All right. And I know we're all supposed to play nice in this.
That's a Facebook group, though, dude. That's a Facebook group. That's all it is. It's a Facebook group.
I understand that. But in this social media game, we're all supposed to play nice. Fuck Commander's Hub. They're terrible.
They were Naga promoters. They were the Nagas.
They're
Native American Guard Association.
Angry Nagas.
Yeah. 30-yard run with Jaden. Yeah, good one. That's right. Yeah. Ben.
Ben
talk is cheap, motherfucker.
That's right. Tell him, Ben.
If you're in our comments and you ride for Commander's Hub, then fuck you too.
Chino XL, fuck you too.
Bobo, make sure all your kids don't grow.
That's right. That's right, man. Okay, back to the lecture at hand. So we have a kicking problem on our hand. Ramiz Ahmed and Riley Patterson. This is Riley Patterson, 39-yard field goal. One would think this is probably a
pro.
Kind of a chip shot, but let's take a look and find out. Was it? Watch the Jets. Look at that. Riley Patterson, you're not making a name for yourself. This is your chance to get up on Ramiz Ahmed, but instead you want to hit a thunk. So, plays like this kind of make me miss Joey Sly a little bit, but that remains to be seen. For those joining us, make sure you type in hashtag Gus in the comments for your chance to win that Gus Frerotte card. Deluxe says Forbes and Rivera have an uphill battle with some fans. Any Rivera player, excuse me. This regime is a bunch of football decisions. That's right. So if they survived, I think they got a chance. That's all I'm going to say. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Commander's Hub, get on Goodwin's nerves. Marcus said, when I rewatched the game, Forbes, Brown, Braden Daniels played well. Yeah. What's up, Yale? Thanks for joining us. Glad you got the hashtag in there. Hashtag Gus. Tia said they need to get Joey back. I don't know if Joey Sly signed with someone, he probably did. But what's his name? Who was the kicker that got hemmed up for sexual harassment in the offseason? McManus. We had a plan, dude.
We had a plan. For once, we had nothing to do with why it got screwed up.
Once.
Fatality.
Man.
And I was happy to give McManus. He's a very competent kicker.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's also very incompetent when it comes to keeping his hands and his words to himself when the flight attendants come by with the drink cart.
Wah, wah, wah. Jay said, so Phil let his true feelings known about Commander. So that shit was crazy. Crazy Nagas. Those Nagas, Native American, they pushed that Naga.
I mean, realistically,
so hard.
All right. And I know a lot of people with Commanders Hub. There's a reason why I got no love for them. All right. Their opinions, they have very certain agendas, and they're never in favor of what's going on with this team right now.
Yeah.
They live to hate. Just to hate.
Live to hate. Hate to live. Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Okay. So this one's Jeff Driskel again, still making a name for himself. This is where Ben Sinnott finally gets in the game. We're going to have a couple Sinnott flashing plays.
Oh man, hold on.
And what I want you to pay attention to with Ben Sinnott is, people said it before, but the uncanny similarities of him and Chris Cooley. It's crazy. Chris was
6'3". I know. I still say Cooley is the greatest tight end that's ever played for this team. I know some people want to say Jordan Reed, but Cooley did what you see here for longer. And it was this shit right here.
I'm telling you, Ben Sinnott's my favorite draft pick. I know everyone loves Jaden. Everyone loves Sam Steele, Gino. Ben Sinnott's the guy, man. I'm probably because I'm biased because of tight ends, but I love this dude. You know, Chris Cooley told Kevin Sheehan that Ben Sinnott's his doppelganger today. You know, Chris played at 6'3", 247. Ben Sinnott, 6'4", 245. Just watch the way he plays. Okay, this is a 44-yard pass from Driskel to Sinnott. Check it out. And watch how hard he runs. Finds space. Driskel hits him. Boom. Shakes the man, lowers his head.
Drag. Push.
Very, 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 very Chris Cooley. Like there's not a whole lot of flash. He doesn't have world-class speed. But just look at it. Look at that. Breaks the zone breaker. Zone breaker. Zone breaker. Look at that. And then it's
something right now. I'm texting my girl and telling her I definitely don't need no blue chew tonight.
It's even better from the backside. Look at this. With the read option right over the middle. Bam! First hit. Get off me. I'm going to drag you 5, 10, 15 more yards. Look at that. Eaton.
It took 6 of them to bring him down.
The Senator was eaten. Tia says McMahon is bad for business. That's right. We don't know where Dev is. He's kind of a MIA. Hopefully he's okay.
Dev has not responded to our message.
Sly is with the Patriots. Oh, they're going to be the worst team in the NFL. Them and the Saints. Just watch out. Ben Harlow. Sinnott. Yeah, buddy. Ben, make sure you hit hashtag Gus so you can get a chance to win that card. He's a monster, and if I pass out, sorry. Hey, Yam, you entered. You're here. We appreciate you.
What we care about.
That's all we care about. Sinnott's response said, it felt good to do what I can't do at practice. So this kind of came up. People were saying, because you haven't really heard his name a lot. Not that you heard anything bad. You just haven't heard his name. And so this quote right here from that Ben Harlow, thanks for sharing, that maybe he's not given the opportunities to do these sort of things. And so,
I think that what he's saying with that is that it feels good to run over people. I can't do that in practice. I can't run over my own teammates. They blow the whistle as soon as I catch the ball.
Right? I might not be good at doing the one-on-one drills versus a cornerback. Woohoo, sue me. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm running over suckers.
Yeah, Marcus is all over. We had Chris Cooley, Davis Reed, and now Ben Sinnott. That's right. We sure did. He's on vacation. Dev's on vacation. I'm on vacation. All right. Man, we're all on the third page of the play sheet now. Okay. Moving over. Now it's the Sam Hartman show, ladies and gentlemen. So
keep your eyes on this guy, man. This is
John Wick. This is John Wick. We don't know if we have 4 quarterbacks. You got Jaden. Driskel played well. Hartman played well. If I feel like we can't stash these guys on the practice squad because they're going to get stolen.
Hartman.
You can have 18 guys on a practice squad plus 1 if it's international players, so 18, and you can only reserve a couple. I forget the number that are veteran reservations that can't be plucked away. But the young guys, they could go.
Hartman's play was bold and beautiful. He's
right.
Definitely young and restless.
Just
he
like
was
a soap
surgical,
opera.
like it was General Hospital.
Yeah. So now we're gonna see it's the Sam Hartman. And Luke McCaffrey finally gets in the game. Sam Hartman makes his first NFL completion to Luke McCaffrey, who makes his first NFL completion. So check it out. Nothing crazy. 12 yards. Little rollout play.
Rolls out.
Get it to Luke. Yeah, nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy.
This is all you need. Little
rollout. Number 6 is Wiley, who had a really good game himself. Little rollout. Bam. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy there. Yam says, Pats are so bad. Everyone blaming Drake already. Drake played 3 plays in the preseason. I'm sorry, maybe 4 because of a penalty. He threw 3 passes or whatever. But
they want Milton to take that job of him so bad.
Tight end 1. Sam Hartman got drafted to the UFL. That's right. Jamie said, I got to watch some Cooley highlights. I remember being a bowling ball with hands. That's right. He was a bowling ball. Sinnott reminds me more of a mini Gronk. And if you Ben Sinnott's favorite player was Gronkowski. I will say that. It's in his bio. That is.
You'll see. Here's the thing, Jimmy. If you go back and look, if Cooley had been more athletic, he would have been Gronk because they had that very similar style, just running people over. It's just that Cooley was just a half step slower and just a little smaller. So he didn't have the ability just to physically dominate like Gronk did. But don't let certain things fool you. Cooley was an elite level tight end when he was in the league.
That's right. Tia says cut Marcus. So you got to have a veteran presence. I don't know if you could count Jeff Driskel as the veteran, but we're paying Marcus Mariota $8 million. So I don't know his contract situation. Can you cut him? You might be able to cut him. I don't know. But I would probably keep him around just because you never know. I don't know. I always thought that Jeff Driskel would be that camp body because you're paying Hartman. Hartman's making more than some of these other guys that already have contracts. It's kind of crazy.
Hartman a bag for a reason.
Yeah. Cooley had them hit pants, though. He sure did, man. And we're going to see another one from Sinnott here in just a minute. So this is Sam Hartman dialing up Bryson Tremaine over the middle for 16 yards. And I talked about Bryson Tremaine a couple episodes ago. Dude's 6'4". He would be the tallest wide receiver on the team. I'm not saying he's Cam Sims, but he's always the first one there and the last one leave from the wide receiver group. So he's busting his butt. He probably won't make the team, but, he's there. Check him out. So this is just 16 yards right over the middle. Find some space. Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. This one was for Ben Sinnott again. Sorry, 12 yards to the flank. My bad.
So watch Hartman just stand in the pocket, waits,
bam, takes a shot. Still going.
We have quarterback. Here's one thing, right? Our quarterbacks are going to probably take some hits. I like guys that will just stand and deliver. That's the one thing. The one thing I like about Sam Howell more than anything, stand and deliver, right?
Yeah. Just like the movie, James Edward Almost, stand and deliver.
Yes,
send it with the stiff arm, roll out. There we go.
It looks like we do a better job of scheming guys open with our offense.
So this is the Sam Hartman over the middle to Bryson Tremaine, and watch how Sam Hartman gives the shimmy to the right, shakes off the safety. I don't know if the guy bit. But then he hits him over the middle. Watch him go right.
Pocket, you ever notice?
Right there. Boom. Good play.
He'll stand and deliver, but Hartman does that. Hartman does a lot of movement in the pocket. You'll notice. I saw him that. I remember, like I said, I got to watch Notre Dame's on TV all the time. And I just watched this kid will them to wins. And, he's got that. He's a lot of movement back there. He's always looking.
Yeah.
Whether he's looking for a lane to throw, lane to run, but he's very aware.
That's right.
He's not like super talented in terms of just physical gifts, but he is mentally very aware and he has a lot of heart.
Sure is.
That lands you a solid backup role anywhere.
Yeah, for sure. Phil, I say let's do 3 more plays and then let's do the drawing, man. And then we'll finish up.
I am with you on that.
Steve. Okay. Let's do that. So this one, we got to show the bad. This is Sam Hartman. This is a very Sam Howell play. It was just a tough ball he forced over the middle, and this was an almost interception. But like I said, it's worth checking out all these plays. This is the end of the Bryson Tremaine play. Little risky. Forces it, just misses it off, but that should have been an interception. Watch it from the backside. Much clearer. He's probably ahead by like 2 feet. Oh, man. Tough play.
Rookie. That's why he
rookie play. Absolutely.
That will happen.
Absolutely. And this one, you're going to get to see Sam Hartman's mobility. So Phil kind of talked about earlier. He's active. He's got shifty feet. He can move. So watch him take this play and has some good upfield vision. Senses it. Nobody there and just takes off.
That's a very Sam Hartman thing because he loves to run between the tackles too.
I mean, you could almost call it a quarterback draw. It wasn't, but for him to sense the pocket was falling,
he saw the hole and he got low, took off, and there he goes.
Yeah. Watch it from the back.
You're gonna see a lot of Jaden Daniels doing that.
Yeah.
Look,
steps up, boom.
Open hole, take off. F it.
Look at that.
Yeah, all that space out there. Don't even look for a runner. Don't even look for a receiver running down the field at that point. Just run.
Yeah. It was very, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have 5 plays left. Let's go ahead and do this giveaway. So while I'm doing this, Phil, let's show them the card.
Sure.
We'll be right back with the film stuff, but let's show them the card.
Show them the card. So This is a 1995 Pinnacle Zenith edition. It is a what is it called? Rookie. Let me look at the other one. I have two of them. I actually have three total signed, but two of them are the same card. So it is a what do they call it? Rookie roll call. That's what they called them. The 1995 Pinnacle Zenith edition rookie roll call signed by one Gus Frerotte. This came from Gus Ferrotte's desk straight to the guy who gave it to me.
Boom. There you go. Last chance.
Boom.
If you're watching this, enter hashtag Gus, no spaces, hashtag Gus to win it.
And the guy who sold it, the guy who actually he gave it to me because he's like, I got a whole bunch of them. I know Gus. And that's how he was able to give me three of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, just hand them to me. And I can tell you that I did authentic. There's no authentication because it didn't go through an authenticator. It went straight to it didn't pass through that middleman.
That's all right.
I know the guy knows Gus Frerotte because my best friend down in Florida also knows Gus Frerotte through this guy, personally knows Gus. And he says, I can authenticate it. I went online and authenticated that this is his signature as well. So I was like, okay, it is the same signature. Gus Frerotte has a very distinct signature, as you can see. Right?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Whoever gets this, we will DM you. We'll get your information to ship this out and get this thing going.
All right. So we said the hashtag was Gus, and this will be the same way we do it every time. We're going to keep this process transparent to you guys. We have 8 official entries so far. For those who entered, thank you very much. And for those who didn't, next time you could have a chance to win a signed Clinton Portis jersey. But today we got a signed Gus Frerotte card, and let's just see who wins. And I think it would only be appropriate if I were to do a roll. And the winner is Tia. Oh, Tia. Congratulations. You have won a signed Gus Frerotte card. Go ahead and message us on Facebook, myself or Phil offline, and we'll get this mailed out to you. So thank you for playing. That was really cool.
Ben Harlow said that they trust us. They trust me because I'm HR.
That's with a bunch of acronyms and certifications after his name. That's right. We trust you. Phil this damn spell check. Rigged, Jimmy. I'm sorry, dude. Everyone's got a simple chance. There was only 8 entries on the YouTube. So
you had a 12% chance of winning. I mean,
you did. Straight up. Tia, congratulations. We will get you we will contact you. Actually, I'll reach out to you and then we'll send you a message and we'll go from there.
Harlow says facts on the acronyms. He follows. Yeah, we follow each other on LinkedIn.
There you go. Here we go. Okay. Now that Tia has won the card, well, actually, first off, I better say, not show that anymore. Okay, here we go. So this is Sam Hartman again. We're going to see him. Actually, I lied. We just saw his scramble for 17 yards. Now we're going to see some more Sam Hartman one more time.
Drop back, look, throws over the middle, man open, first down. You got to love it. I mean, it's simple. You know, line holds nice. He's got time. He lets the play develop.
Very good blocking on the line. Another
and McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey. That's right. That was another Luke McCaffrey play, which was very cool to see. So Sam Hartman gave Luke McCaffrey his first 2 receptions. Sorry, forgot that one. Okay, now we're gonna see kind of some trickery, and this is why I said Cliff Kingsbury caught himself a game in the preseason. I don't know why with your backup quarterback you would be running an option play. I'm not saying triple option. It was a speed option. So you snap the ball, you immediately scramble right, and you could keep the ball or shovel pass to the running back. That's a very college level play. But for some reason, Cliff Kingsbury called it with Sam Hartman under center. So check this out.
If you ever saw Any Given Sunday, you'll know the play is Comanche.
I'm sorry, I lied. Screen pass first to Kaz Allen. Sorry, my bad. I got ahead of myself.
I like that too. God knows we haven't had that.
So Kaz Allen is going to struggle to find himself a role on this team. He could be the 6th wide receiver, but if he's not returning kicks or playing special teams, I don't know where Kaz Allen's going to fit. He might be a practice squad guy, but take a look at this effort. He comes back for the screen pass down here in the slot and makes a play.
Look at the block.
Good block by 41, whoever that is.
He didn't really land the block, but he screened off the defender, and that's what sprung him. And that's what you got to do, get in front.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. Nice diving play. Okay, so I talked about the option before. This is the speed option that Hartman's going to run with Wiley, who also had himself a great game, and Tia loves Wiley too already. So watch the sprint right. Boom, right there. Not bad. Almost puts it in. Look at that. Racked him 15 yards, man. 15 yards on an option shovel. Look, he could have kept it, but he was the outside was open.
He was so quick. To read that too.
And then the next play, Wiley will proceed to just run it in. Just run it in. Okay, just a few more plays to show here. After this play, we're going to go back to an ugly play because we got to point out the good, the bad, and the ugly here on Command This. This isn't all rah-rah. So James Pierre is a cornerback. You're going to notice he's going to be playing. I forget if it's the top or bottom. But I want you to watch his feet. His feet, he just gets stood up, gets flat foot, and that's all it took for him to get just right there up top. Watch it again. He gets stood up. And he doesn't stay on his toes, and he loses momentum and just gets shook. He steps up right there. He went backwards on his heels, and that's all it took. Great pass by Martinez. 37 yard completion.
That's awesome. Fact that ball was thrown and hit the man in stride, but dude was standing flat-footed there, and
it was tough. Tough play, man.
The fact that he'll be standing flat-footed on the back of a garbage truck if he keeps doing that.
Maybe so.
Practicing.
Ben Harlow said, what play did he hurt his shoulder? Who are we talking about?
Who hurt their shoulder?
I didn't see this. Jamie says, I'm a sore loser because losing breeds more losing. Oh, man. Ben, who are you talking about? Yam says, this roster going to be wonky this season. It will.
It's going to be an odd one.
The stands for the New York, it was very minuscule. I was shocked. It's New York. I figured they would at least have a turnout of people, but they didn't. They most certainly didn't. Jimmy says, Kaz got some skedaddle. I hope he can do something on punt returns. If they put him back there, if it's not Zacchaeus. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, Hartman did hurt his shoulder today. He's going to be out for a little while. I don't know what play he hurt his shoulder. It probably on one of those scrambles where he went out to the sideline. Remember, he had that haul for 17. He got hit pretty hard on his right shoulder on the end of that play. So it could have been that play. Okay, this play. So this is the last play we're going to show. And Dan Quinn made a statement about this play. He said, listen, veterans, everyone's making plays. He wanted to celebrate this play by Tress Way because Tress Way made a play as a tackle. He arguably could have saved a touchdown on this punt return. Watch Tress Way save the day on this punt return. Gets the ball, kicks it. The returner goes right, breaks it left, and then Tress Way brings the scunion. It's better from this side. Tress Way did a good job of pursuing because
watching the whole play too. You can tell. I mean, he's very actively watching everything.
Everyone else goes right and Tress goes. Left and Tress goes right. Reverse.
Tress is like, I'm going to play on the backside.
I'm on the backside. Here we go. I'm going to make this play. 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 And bam!
But guys,
he could have saved it.
Guys, he's just a punter. I don't care about no damn.
Look right there.
Punter.
If Tress misses this, he misses this tackle. This guy's getting blocked, or this guy's getting blocked. That's house. It could be. It could be house. Could be 6.
So is that the case though? Is it? We don't care about no damn punter?
Boom. And he causes a fumble.
Is that what we're doing now? I remember. See, Pepperidge Farms and Filio. Remember the disrespect y'all put on this man's name when you thought that he might not give up his number to a rookie. Okay.
Hold 1 second.
Can we put some respect in the name of Tress Way? This man out here, this man out here doing things that no punter should be doing in the preseason. Why? Because he's a football player.
Let's put some respect on my punter's name. Put some respect on my punter's name. Got a punter's jersey, man. What are we doing here?
Where's Todd?
Where's Todd? I'll take it.
Where's Todd? Where's Todd?
But he's just a punter. That's right.
Where's
just
Todd?
No, Tress
all of a sudden.
Tress is the fabric of this team. Very, very important.
All pro.
He is an all pro.
Best punters in the history of football. Statistically, look it up.
He is. It ain't a lie. It's true. Tia says, "Yay, Tress Way almost made me shed a tear." Ryan said, "Look at the sideline, man. They were hoping he made the tackle. They were hype. They got bunched up on their sidelines." Yeah, man.
I know that everybody says
Jaden
he's the leader. No, Jaden will be the leader. All right, I have faith in this. I have no issues with Jaden. I have issues with the fact that people put so much disrespect because he's just a punter. No.
And he's disrespected too because
football player.
They still find ways to not put him in the Pro Bowl, man. I don't know how that happens, dude. I don't know how they do it. Deluxe says, "Tell me his teammates' reactions don't show they don't care about a punter. Respect the way." Yam says, Todd's a ghost unless it's Jaden Cedric. Todd was in here earlier. Yam, believe it or not. He popped in for our first 5 minutes or so. But yeah, so that's the film review. I think we're going to start doing more stuff like this on the post game so we can talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. It'll be a little easier when we get into the regular season. Preseason's tough because, you got a bunch of people vying for options. We're not going to get to see everyone. So, but yeah, man. So what did we miss anything from your guys' opinion who are still watching this? Did we miss anything? Is there anything else you think we should talk about before we close out here? Because this weekend we have the Dolphins coming up. Dolphins? Yes, Dolphins coming up. And we haven't got the word as far as who's going to play, how many snaps. We saw Jaden only took 1 series. I was hoping he would get maybe 2 series just to get a little bit of work and to get the jitters out. But 1 series is all we got. The game is Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Miami. So we'll see how it goes. It'd be nice to see the Dolphin starters go against the defense. I would really like to see how we match up, like legitimately. And the Dolphins defense is usually pretty good, but I think they lost a lot of talent. So either way, I still want to see our first team defense play. I don't know. This is supposed to be the preseason tune-up. So should they get a quarter, maybe a full quarter? I would like to see the starter play a full quarter.
Give me a quarter.
Yeah, give me a quarter. And in the third game, we know starter's not going to play in the third quarter. I mean, the third game. That's just a given. It's just not going to happen. That game's going to be the 25th at 8 p.m. on a Sunday. That game is at home, so that'll be the only preseason game we are hosting. So is there anything else we missed? Put it in the chat. Dev said he's on his way. Dev, we're about to be done, dude. But you're more than welcome to join us as always.
Dev said he's struggling to get in. I don't know what happened.
Ben said, of course, Todd knew it was first going to be highlight with JD first. Well, it was the first series, so he did kind of know that. Okay. Shotgun says, Dev's playing me in Madden and forgot about the podcast. Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
Smoke weed. Hey, damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke weed. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed.
Oh, perfect timing.
Shotgun goddamn snitch, man.
We're wrapping up, Dev. We're almost done, dude.
I looked up and said, man, I got a podcast. Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. 8 something.
I was texting you. We tipped you in the
My phone was
chat.
outside. My phone was outside. I was like, man, why ain't nobody fucking text me, man?
Oh, man.
We did.
That's funny. Deluxe said, did we talk about Braden Daniels? No, we did not talk about Braden Daniels. Tell us about Braden Daniels.
It's a good thing in the sense that we didn't talk about Braden Daniels because he did have a good game. By not being mentioned, it means he did his job.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
We just went over the all 22 film footage from the entire game.
Hold on.
Stop from the top.
And we gave away a signed Gus Frerotte card. We did the giveaway through StreamYard. Tia won the signed Gus Frerotte card. The next giveaway is going to be a signed Clinton Portis jersey, signed by Portis with the authentication ticket. That'll be the next giveaway. I don't think we should be eligible to win our own prizes, but
I got this lighter my kids got me for Father's Day. That's fucked up. It's not true. I'm not gonna do it. Dude, I swear on everything. I was like, man, I gotta get off here. We got time for one more game, Shy, and I go to this podcast. One more game turned to 2, and I
got you.
I was like, wait a minute, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8.
Shy got you, man. He got you. All good.
My phone was outside.
I do want to know. Now I'm intrigued about Braden Daniels because
who's Braden Daniels? The
he's
quarterback
backup tackle that we have.
Okay.
I didn't get to notice it on him.
Hit Twitter here. Other than people saying
Anthony Pittman did have a good game. Hey man, if Forbes wasn't horrible until he got burned.
Dude, we watched the play. He didn't get burned. He was like half a foot behind the guy, and the guy made a great play. He didn't get burned.
He looked like he also kind of slipped up a little bit too in the way.
No, what he did was he looked back at the quarterback.
Yeah.
It was on the film. It ain't that big a deal.
That guy's going to burn some good players in the league, some all-star type caliber corners at some point in the league. So
yeah, I was trying to find the snap counts for that's the defensive statistics. I got all my stats printed out, man. Taking it to the next level.
I gotta do Glock Dookie. I have no idea who would deserve this one, man.
It's kind of hard.
It's actually easy. The whole, I'll just go. You want to play the music? I know exactly. I don't even know their names, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, man.
All right. Let's Dev coming in late to give a Glock Dookie award. Stand by. So as you know, Dev gives this award away each week to anyone or anything. There was some poo. So Dev, how about it?
Well, the Glock Dookie Award goes to, and y'all, it goes to the kickers.
Yeah,
I don't even know their names, man.
No.
I'm literally on Google right now.
Ramiz Ahmed and Riley Patterson.
Yeah, Riley Patterson. And what's the other one's name?
Ramiz Ahmed. Dev, we did show footage of one kick that was actually missed.
Yeah, Ramiz Ahmed, whatever, Riley Patterson. Y'all are trash juice, man.
Yeah, very bad.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Very bad. He missed a terrible 39-yarder. Should have been a chip shot, but he proceeded to hit the uprights. He dunked it and just missed. What should have been
missing in practice too.
So yeah. We just signed this kid. It was Alex Taylor. It's actually he changed his name properly. It's Armani. It's Armani Taylor. Everybody calls him Alex.
Prelo.
But he's now edited Armani Taylor Prelo. Nephew of Pearson Prelo.
Prelo. I was going to ask that question.
Here you go, Dev. Dunk.
He is, if I just see a picture of him, and he is like a whole head taller than some of these running backs. He's a tackle, but he's like a whole head taller than the two guys next to him. Jesus
Ben said, if you didn't win, Dev, you cancel yourself.
He's a former He was played for what's the he played for Birmingham.
So this is breaking news. Alex Taylor. Who is Alex Taylor though?
Alex Armani.
I'm telling you, he's a former tackle in the UFL from Birmingham.
All right, breaking news.
Heineke's resigned.
Yes, Jimmy. Dev got him here just to give the clock to Keith.
Dude is 6'8".
Straight up, just got in.
Dude is 6'8", 301 pounds.
6'8".
Imagine being 6'8" in the position you go to the league for is kicker.
Yeah. So Ben brings up a good comment.
He's a tackle. He's a tackle.
Oh,
Ben brings up the question.
He's Pearson Prelu's nephew.
I know you're talking about that. I thought you were talking about
Pearson played for us for many years. So
yeah.
He's probably a camp body or a throwaway dude anyway. So
the whole goddamn offensive line is a bunch of camp bodies. It looks like.
Yeah. Ben says, well, let's talk if Washington would keep a third quarterback on the 53. You can almost make an argument they could keep 4. They won't keep 4. But I would say Driskel and Hartman had themselves a game. Mariota played like dog shit.
I mean, I don't know. Did he really?
He did play like dog shit, dude.
Was that like 2 times?
Yeah, but he didn't play that much. I'll put it that way. But what he did play, it wasn't that good. It wasn't good at all.
If Daniels had maybe
same.
completed 2 more passes for like 8 to 10 yards, but not that 43. What would be saying?
Okay, so I'm looking at Pearson Prelu's stats.
You can have stats as a tackle.
I'm looking at Pearson Prelu's stats. I'm looking at his uncle. This man is 1 interception in his second year, and he played a grand total of 12 years in the league.
Very Aaron Colvin-like.
No, Aaron Colvin got none.
He has
Don't give him that much credit.
Yeah, 1 interception and 160 games played.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize that. I could have sworn he had none with us in 3 seasons.
What about the San Fran?
Year.
So these accuracy drills are just fun to watch. But I just want to show you how this is. Marcus Mariota never does well on these.
No, he never does.
That's Mariota. And then watch Jaden.
That's me. That sounds like that's some shit.
Watch Jaden. Night and day difference, dude. He's just accurate. Look at that. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. Just little things like that is what always gets me. But I think they will keep 3 because they're paying Sam Hartman. He's probably the highest paid 3rd or 4th stringer in the NFL. He's making more than half the veterans on the team, which is crazy. Sam Hartman, as an undrafted quarterback, he's making like $3 million a year, which is insane.
No. He's making like $800,000 a year. He's making.
I'm sorry. He had a larger
guaranteed
contract.
Right?
He is all guaranteed. That's the thing.
So he makes
crazy. They probably didn't want him going to the UFL either, but
he makes
interesting connection on the Prelo thing. Marcus said Braden Daniels played well. Ryan said, Dev, you playing NCAA 25. I need all the smoke.
Man, I'm good at that game. I've been getting my ass kicked at Madden. I won the last game against
you played the new Madden?
Yeah, I was up 28 to 7 on shotguns right when I forgot we had a podcast to do. And I got off and then I couldn't get in, and then I could get in.
Yeah.
But I just went real fast and then I got in. But yeah, so he put me like 4 straight right before that, man.
One other content I want to play real quick. So remember we talked about Jaden checking out of the this is his comment on the checkout. We talked about this earlier, but Cliff gave him the permission. Dan talked about it at the press conference, but here's Jaden on why he checked out of that screen pass.
Just time I've been here that Cliff was like, hey, if you don't like this look, check it. So it came out in a certain look, and we were running a play. I didn't like it, so I just checked it. It was a screen. Everybody's within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Total.
That play. So I just checked it and gave my guy a chance to make a play.
Bam. It's that simple. It's a football play. He did a pre-snap read, didn't like it, made the call. That's what you want, man.
That's what you want.
Said Tress can kick for us as he can punt and tackle. 2 years ago, Tress should have been punting, kicking. He should have been snapping to himself. Cheeseman was ass. Ryan says Martavis Bryant's going to be worked out. This is his second workout. He worked out with the Commanders earlier.
But what possibly for though?
There must be a connection either with the coach.
Yeah, he played in Dallas.
Or so it must be the Quinn or Witt connection, but it's probably just doing him a solid. Why didn't they sign him previously? The wide receiver room is very crowded though. So
yeah, I mean Pringle's still there too, right? Did we see Pringle?
There's no room for
Pringle.
Did Pringle play we didn't sign Pringle?
Oh, we did resign
him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, but did he
I don't think he played at all in the preseason.
Yeah. Which is weird because there are players that he just signed that just played.
Our guys that didn't play, we had Dante Fowler, Derek Forrest, Bobby Wagner, Wiley, Coleman, Lucas Ertz, John Allen Payne, Johnny Newton, and F.A. Obata did not play. Substitutions. I didn't see Pringle's name on this list. Did we just re-sign him?
We just re-signed him fairly recently.
Okay, he must not have dressed out because I didn't see him on the flyer.
It's just weird. Did the Crowder get any clock?
Not really. He didn't get much play.
I don't even really remember your boy out there, McCaffrey. I did see the plays.
He had 3 catches, two from Hartman and 1 from Driskel. We showed the plays earlier, Dev. You were in a mad game. At least you were winning.
That game.
You're not living that one down for a while.
Jimmy says Mariota only had 3 and out outside of Jaden's bomb to Brown. He didn't do much better. Yeah. Deluxe said, remember when Tress almost had to kick, but they didn't have a lefty holder.
Wait. He didn't do much better. He had 1 drive, and in that 1 drive, he scored a touchdown. He didn't do much better.
I mean, he was 2 for 3, 45 yards, and then he was 1 rush, 1 touchdown.
What do you expect him to do? You can only score once on a drive.
I don't think that we should be as high as we are on this or as low.
It's not. It's just it was just fun to watch. I think that's where it stands. It was great.
It's almost matching RG3 2012 year.
Yeah, I think that was more social media's kind of doing that, but I think we're in a good spot. Like we not to overreact.
I don't think we're at that hype level. I don't think we're at that hype.
And if we had look, that touchdown would have been good from 30 to 50 yards. Because there's like no one in front of him. He could have been out. If they ran that play like at the 20 on the other side. If he had done that, man, the whole place would have collapsed, man. Everybody would have fainted.
If that pass to Diami had been a touchdown,
yeah, and it could have very well been. He was outrunning him. He had to slow up a little bit to get it.
Yeah,
he was outrunning him. You know.
All right, give us some positivity in your lives, man. You know how we end this show. Please share some positive news if you have any to share in the chat.
I got a story from this weekend.
What you got, Phil?
All right, so I spent this weekend, as I do 3 times a year, at Steel City Con, just outside of Pittsburgh in the suburb of Monroeville.
Monrovers. Okay, Monrovers.
Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but are you a gay porno actor?
Yes, I am.
I thought you would have recognized me.
Guilty as charged.
You said, I thought you were my Democrat.
Yeah, I want to tell the story.
Okay, sorry, Phil. Go ahead.
So anyway, my buddy is an artist. Steve, if you want to pull up his Instagram, we could plug him. He does a lot of pop culture art, things like that. Very talented man. We sell prints of his art at the con, and there is one there where he does a time-lapse drawing. Being that's in Pittsburgh, a late addition to the show was AEW women's wrestler, former women's champion Britt Baker. Britt Baker was a Pittsburgh native. She's going to be at the show. We're like, oh, we have to. Do we do it in a print? So he's like, I'm going to do it. So he stays up until 3 a.m. on Wednesday. Mind you, we're traveling to Pittsburgh on Thursday, doing this print. And then he goes to sleep for a couple hours, works the morning, and then packs up the car, and I meet him when we leave. In the meantime, he puts up the time lapse of him drawing, and Britt Baker shares it on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And gets over 11,000 plays. On Friday, the first day of the show starts at 9. By 12 o'clock, her agent comes over to our table, rushing. And she says, she points right at the picture. We had an 11 by 14 of this thing that we had printed out Thursday. Or no, Friday, actually. Friday morning we printed it out. Right there, sitting at the front of the table for sale. She says, Britt sent me over because of this piece. She says, she wants to come over here and see this. Like, what? Yeah. So, what happens is that the agent decides that our area is too busy. Go up to her table. So my buddy goes up to her table and she talks about how much she loves the print and everything else, thinks it's so awesome. We give her a copy of it. She signs another copy for him. This is our second encounter with Britt Baker. We had a very, very positive encounter with her last year in Richmond as just attendees. And she props up the picture at her table the entire day, just sits it there for everyone to see. We had made enough prints to last the entire weekend. We sold out by Friday, by the end of the day.
Very cool.
Very cool.
When you have stuff like that, I'll tell you, like we all know celebrities and all that. You hear good, you hear bad. I think it's going to be the second one there. Go to the reels. Go to the reels. No, that's not it. That's picture. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was the time lapse of him drawing it. That's the one she shared. You can play that one. But that's her with the picture. But I always think stuff like this is cool as well.
Yeah.
But and you can actually see he had a totally different idea for this picture and then changed it up. He says, I thought I was gonna make it easier. It ended up making it harder on him. But dude, that is the best single day we've ever had at a con because people came over, not just bought that print, but they bought other prints. But people literally would get her autograph, see that picture, and then come back to our table afterwards just to get a copy of it. Not to get it signed necessarily, but just they wanted a copy of it. And I was like,
nice.
That's fantastic. Mark Stevens says that he just seen it on Instagram. That's great. Yeah. It is. And yeah, give him a follow. Plugged Out Designs. My buddy really, really puts so much into this. To the point that sometimes he and I get testy with each other because it's the artist and the HR marketing guy doing this over things. But he's to have someone who's basically a millionaire, multimillionaire, look at your work and say, find this person. I want to talk to him. I want to tell him how great this is.
That's awesome.
And that to me is awesome. And you know, it is a really cool story. I had nothing to do with it. Other than the fact that I'm the reason he watches wrestling.
Yeah.
That's all I had to do with it. And
I had to look up Britt Baker.
And I encouraged him to do the print. But
I didn't know who Britt Baker was. I had to look her up.
Unless you watch AEW, but I think wrestling is as big as it's ever been. In terms of like you can find is probably bigger in the pop culture sphere than it has ever been, at least since the 80s, in terms of just the broader mainstream acceptance of it.
I've been in NWO days.
If you don't know who Britt Baker is and you don't want to watch wrestling, she played coy about this when my buddy asked her, but I read this. She's going to be in the second half of the final season of Cobra Kai.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So Britt is she's a darling human being, an athlete. She's an actual like licensed dentist, and she's super fine. So
yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Stuff like that. That's just awesome. That made the whole weekend.
Yeah, good stuff, Phil. Ben says his wife started her new position with all her title acronyms after her name.
or
nurse practitioner at an allergy clinic. And they're going to be married for 15 years tomorrow. So, Ben, congratulations to you guys.
Your wife's acronyms are going to get her paid way more than mine get me paid.
Yeah. I got married 15 days ago. Nobody did that shit.
Yeah, hey, yeah. We celebrated you though, Dad.
That's because you were on here talking about ass the next week.
There was some asses out there.
I guess I have good news with a bunch of bad news. So I had someone hit and run my 2 vehicles in front of my house on Thursday. Got my truck and my Sonata. Couldn't find them. I got the mirror. It's a hit and run, so I only got to pay half the deductible of Maryland, which is just $250. And my dishwasher's been broke for like 3 weeks. But the good news is the shit's fixed today. Repair guy came today. The parts came in.
How old is your kid?
My kid?
How old is your kids?
My kids, 5, 7, and 9. They wash dishes. It's
not a 9-year-old's a dishwasher.
But a dishwasher is way more efficient and saves way more water than kids washing dishes.
And glasses too.
Whoosh, turn it on, make a mess everywhere. But yes, so bad news with a little bit of good news. I got a dishwasher again after about 3.5 weeks. So with the hit and run of my vehicles. So, but yeah,
dryer, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, it's never fun, man. Never fun, but all good, man.
Here's the thing, though. Steve does have the guy's side mirror in his possession.
I do.
And they know what kind of car it is.
I looked at the part number and everything.
I mean, all you got to do is find out if there's anybody with that car that lives in your neighborhood.
I've been driving every day, dude. Every day. Just looking.
Come on, the police can go to the DMV and figure it out.
So last time this happened in front of my house, they left a wheel fender. They hit and run 3 a.m., hit my truck.
You live on like a curve or corner?
I park my vehicle on a 2-lane road, but it turns to the left. As you come up a hill, you turn left, and all the shitty riffraff lives at the bottom of the hill. It's a dead end. And they come flying up the hill like 50 miles an hour. It's a 25-mile-an-hour neighborhood. And they get to turn.
I'll be honest with you, okay? If you lived in the deep Maryland suburbs, I'm talking about the ones that, the older ones, like Steve does, I used to. Those streets are barely 2 cars wide. Yeah. When you got cars on both sides parked, it's not like it's a wide.
You ever thought about getting a guardrail put right there?
I can't, dude. I can't. I just need to get I need to widen my driveway or lengthen it. But the bad part is when my other truck got hit and run, I found the truck in my neighborhood. At least I thought it was. It was an old 4Runner. The wheel well he left, the under fender. I look up the part number. 4Runner of like 1998 to 2004. Found a 4Runner that model at the bottom of the neighborhood. Blue paint. My truck was blue. Front right, all fucked up. Knocked on the door, no answer. I called the police. Police went down there like, there's nothing we can do unless there's ring camera footage of him hitting your vehicle. He said he hit another vehicle 5 days ago somewhere else. There's nothing. It's a he said, she said thing. I still have that fender. That dude doesn't live there anymore, but I was trying to think of some bad shit that I should have did. Like, I know what you did. I know what you did last summer sort of thing. Or
I'd say, Steve.
I had this food stamp card, bro.
When I lived in Lewisdale.
Karma's a bitch.
Similar experience with PG County Police in the early 90s. So let me tell you something.
Let's go run Trent on his wife, Steve.
Bang.
It ain't changed. And they firebombed our cars, and they're like, "We can't."
But I am going to get a ring.
My dad was like, "I can tell you who did it right now because they told me they were going to do it."
Yeah,
and see them do it. They told me they were going to do it. We can't do anything about it.
No question. All right, we're going to get on out of here.
My friend's on wife smashed his front windshield did last week. Nothing they can do.
We have insurance, but just a pain in the ass. Deluxe is going to the beach this week and an Orioles game and a suite on Sunday. Did you go on vacation last month too? I swear you went on vacation.
Rich.
Last month too, man.
Deluxe could be crazy. Deluxe must have a bunch of acronyms after his name too.
It could be crazy.
Deluxe MD.
Yeah, but
acronyms.
Congratulations to Tia once again for winning the Gus Frerotte card. Tia, I'll reach out to you in a DM. I'll get your information and we'll get that thing mailed to you. Congratulations again. And stay tuned, and probably maybe 2 weeks from now, we'll give away the Clinton Portis jersey. All right, so he's got my son's travel soccer starting up. 4-time champ in a tournament play. Prior 3-peat, and he blew a turbo, fucked around and found out. So my kids' travel already started. Camps this week. First game is next weekend, and we are traveling. This is like legit travel. This is 10-year-olds, 10, 11. So we are legit traveling.
I always feared the toll those extra sports things would have on a kid's body.
Yeah.
Is that U12?
My kids, you'll be U10.
U10.
Yeah. Well, I guess 24. He's a 2014 kid, so U10. But they play up too. They can play up. Last year they played up two grades.
I'll tell you what. They should call themselves the Red Wolves.
The Red Wolves. Oh, a little bit of. By the way, Sam Howell looked pretty good in their preseason debut. I'm not gonna lie. Stay tuned. We're gonna watch that closely.
I'm not. Y'all gonna watch it closely.
Yes, Ben Harlow. I'm not sure. It'll be either Clinton, Portis. We'll see what it is. We'll announce it that day. But all right, we're gonna get on out of here. Thanks to our guest Dev for joining us for the Glock Dookie.
I think Dev should get the Glock Dookie Award.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And we'll be back Thursday. We'll do a quick pregame preview for the Dolphins game. We'll take a look at their roster, see where the news comes out by the end of the week, and we'll go from there. And then we'll do maybe we'll go live Saturday night, man. What do y'all think? 7 p.m. We could probably go live for that game. Maybe.
I think I'm going to watch Alien Romulus, bro.
Okay. Well, you held the thread down in the Facebook group. Watch the Football Addicts. Appreciate that. So
if you're in the Facebook group and you're not a part of the game threads, you're missing out.
Yeah, Ryan, I feel you. That's tough, man. He's played 2 years up. Good stuff. Vincent, let's be honest, Deb. We like you, and that's why we're all still on here. There you go. See? There you go, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
There you go. Everyone loves you, man. You can't win the jersey if I'm going to. Hey, man.
Well,
I also have the next giveaway lined up already. I'm not going to show you. It arrived as well. So we're gonna start doing these giveaways, man. Keep you guys engaged.
The gold membership to Husky Muscle will be born.
Fill out OnlyFans. Husky Muscle.
Phil's OnlyFans. You get a free pass. Golden ticket. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. I got a golden ticket.
Yeah,
Problem is, I pulled that thing out and the whole camera went dark.
Yeah, he gets to show his Willy Wonka off. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go, man. All right.
Pure imagination.
Thank you so much. Congratulations to Tia. And we'll see you guys on Thursday for another episode 290 Dolphins preview.
Only question I have, Phil, is does snozberries really taste like snozberries?
Good day, sir.
Did y'all watch the new one with that fucking dude from
Johnny
Dune?
Depp?
No, the Dune one.
I haven't.
It's pretty good, man. It's more musical than anything, but it's okay, man. It's not as good as like Cruella. Cruella was fucking dope.
Yes, golden ticket to OnlyFans. That's right. That is right. On the next Phil stream, Phil shows it all. Stay tuned. All right, we're getting out of here. We love you guys. Hit that like button for us.
In YouTube history.
Hey, that's what we do, baby. That's what we do. All right, we're out of here. Peace.
Word to your mother.
And hail. We out.